You've probably heard the expression, love is blind. But when it comes to online dating, you want to make sure you're seeing clearly.
Eyes wide open, right? You can easily get scammed if you are not careful. Ada's on your side with ways to avoid becoming a victim. Candace McCowan joins us live in Hyde Park Village, where a lot of people do go on those first dates, and she has some tips from the experts.
Yeah, good evening, Keith and Jen. We all likely know someone, whether it's your granddaughter, your nephew, or just a close friend who's single and looking for love. But online dating can be tedious and even dangerous if you're not careful. What you're about to hear from this Tampa woman has left her embarrassed and ashamed to show her face. It started online.
Like, he seemed to have a really genuine personality, and then he told me that he was kind of in between jobs.
You can almost hear the violence playing.
I'm very family oriented, so he was telling me the same thing, but his mom was in and out of the hospital and this and that.
And I bet you can guess what happened next.
I offered him well, how much do you need help with this month? And he's like, well, just kind of half my rent right now.
$1,200 later, he was gone.
So he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Private investigator Dwayne Denny tells me when money comes up in the first few months, don't walk away, run.
Part of the scam is they never really ask. They build up a relationship, they make you feel bad, and they ask without asking, so they make you offer the money to them.
It's not just money, but anyone who isn't who they claim they are. Ada's on your side with warning signs.
If you're dating him and you never get invited to his house and he always has to meet you out somewhere, or he has to always come to your place, that's a sign. If someone doesn't want you to meet their family, that's a clue.
Celebrity relationship coach and author Tony Gaskins has heard it all.
Today we call it thirst, and I go a step further and I call it dehydration. And so when you get to that point, you accept anything, you ignore the red flags.
Women pay hundreds to sit in on Gaskins' relationship conferences. He tells me the red flags are obvious.
Not talking on the phone. They only text you. Another, which is very common, they won't talk about you on social media. So it's like you're a ghost to the world.
Both experts always hear from daters who tell them they should have known.
As people always know when something's wrong, they just don't act on it. They don't listen to that little voice.
For our embarrassed dater, she didn't hear from her scammer again until she used her friend's profile online.
He was messaging her the exact same thing.